Hello students, welcome to the series of videos where we'll discuss MHT CET 2019 mathematics paper. Here I have tried to explain each question with its detailed concept and shortcut methods which will help you to crack the questions in a given span of time in CET exam. If you have any doubts regarding the same, you can ask me in comment section. Let's get started. Okay students, let's go to question number 1. The general solution of the equation cot 4x equal to minus 1 is. So cot 4x is equal to minus 1. We write this in the form tan 4x, that is reciprocal, equal to minus 1. So we take reciprocal on both sides. Now minus 1 on the RHS can be written as tan of 3 pi by 4, right? So this equation is of the form tan of x equals tan of theta. So the general solution is x is n pi plus theta, right? So here we write 4x is equal to n pi plus 3 pi by 4. That gives x is equal to n pi by 4 plus 3 pi by 16. So correct answer is option 3. Okay, question 2 says if A is a matrix 4 3 2 minus 1 2 0 and B is a matrix 1 2 minus 1 0 1 minus 2, then AB the whole inverse is. So let's first find out product AB here. So students, see, order of A is 2 by 3, right? And order of B is 3 by 2. So what is my thought process is AB will have order 2 by 2, and then inverse of AB we can find orally, right? So let's start finding AB first. So I copy first matrix 4 3 2 minus 1 2 0 into 3 by 2 matrix, that is 1 2 minus 1 0 1 minus 2. Alright, now here we'll just get 2 by 2. First row into first column, that is 4 minus 3 plus 2. First row second column, that is 8 plus 0 plus minus 4. Second row first column, that is minus 1 minus 2 plus 0. Second row second column, that is minus 2 plus 0 plus 0. So the product here is 3 4 minus 3 minus 2. Now we need this AB inverse, right? So first what we'll do is we'll find here determinant of AB. Determinant of AB is minus 6 plus 12, that is 6. So the shortcut for 2 by 2 matrix is 1 by determinant, interchange diagonal elements, that is we interchange these two, and change sign of non-diagonal elements, that is minus 4 and 3. Change the sign. This is the answer. That is option B or option 2. Okay, question 3 says if the sum of n terms of a sequence is 4 into 3 raised to n minus 1, so this is Sn, okay, then the sequence is GP, HP, AGP, AP. Okay, let's try to attempt this. We have Sn is equal to 4 into 3 raised to n minus 1. Now students, S1, that is when we put n equal to 1, we are supposed to get the first term, that is 3 raised to 1 minus 1. This is 4 into 2, that is 8. Okay, so this is T1. Now S2 is when we put NS2 we get 4 into 3 square, that is 9 minus 1. This is 4 into 8, that is 32. This S2 is sum of two terms, that is T1 plus T2. S3 will be when we put NS3 in the formula of Sn, we get 4 into 3 cube, that is 27 minus 1. So this is 4 into 26, which is 104. This is T1 plus T2 plus T3. So students, what we got from these three results is T1 is equal to 8. Okay. T1 plus T2 is equal to 32 and T1 plus T2 plus T3 is equal to 104. Let's try to simplify. Let's put T1 as 8 here. So we get T2 as 24. Let's put T1 plus T2 as 32 here. So we get 32 plus T3 is 104, right? So T3 is 104 minus 32. This is 72. Okay. So the sequence is like this. Sequence is 8, 24, 72. So if you check here, 8 threes are 24, 24 threes are 72. So the sequence is a GP. Okay, question 4 says, which of the following quantified statement is true? Okay, let's have a look at one by one. First, for all x belonging to natural numbers, x square minus 1 is positive. So it says for every natural number, x square minus 1 is positive. Let's say x is equal to the first natural number 1. X square minus 1 becomes 1 minus 1, which is 0. This is not a positive number. So first is wrong option. Let's go to second. Second says there exists x belonging to natural numbers such that x square minus 3 is 0. So for x square minus 3 to be 0, x has to be root 3, right? So root of 3, positive root or negative root of 3 does not belong to natural numbers. So second option is incorrect. First is also wrong, second is also wrong. Let's have a look at third. Third says for all x belonging to natural numbers, x square minus 1 is not negative. So for x square minus 1, let us consider x as minimum 1. So x square minus 1, as we have seen in first option, becomes 0. For all the values of x more than 1, x square minus 1 will become positive. Let's take x as 2. So x square minus 1 will be 4 minus 1, which is 3. So for all natural numbers, x square minus 1 is non-negative. This is correct option. Last, we'll still check the last one also. For all x belonging to natural numbers, x square minus 4 is greater than or equal to 0. Now, let us consider x equal to 1 again. X square minus 4 becomes 1 minus 4, that is minus 3. So it is not always greater than or equal to 0. So last option is also incorrect. Question 5 says cos of 36 minus a into cos of 36 plus a plus cos of 54 plus a into cos of 54 minus a is how much? Okay. Now cos of 36 minus a into cos of 36 plus a plus cos of 54 plus a into cos of 54 minus a. Okay. Now students, if you look at this 36 and 54, they add up to 90. So that reminds me of one formula, that is cos of 90 minus theta is sine theta, right? Okay, or we can say sine of 90 minus theta is also cos theta. What is our plan is to convert these two ratios into sine. So let's start. Cos of 36 minus a into cos of 36 plus a plus, I will assume this as theta, 54 plus a is theta. So cos theta is sine of 90 minus this theta. Okay. Similarly, I will write, now this is our theta. So I'll write cos of 54 minus a as sine of 90 minus 54 minus a. So this becomes cos of 36 minus a into cos of 36 plus a plus sine of 36 minus a into sine of 36 plus a. So cos A cos B plus sin A sin B form. This is cos of A minus B, that is 36 minus A minus 36 plus A. 36 gets cancelled and we get cos of minus A, which is cos of minus 2A. Now cos of minus theta is just cos theta. Okay, question 6 says if integration of e raised to x f of x minus f dash of x dx is equal to g of x, then integration of e raised to x f of x dx is how much? Okay, students, if you look at this carefully, it resembles one property that we studied in integration. Let's recall that property. Integration of e raised to x into f of x plus f dash of x dx is e raised to x f of x plus c, right? Now given equation is integral of e raised to x into f of x minus f dash of x dx is g of x. Let's add these two equations 1 and 2. When we add these two equations, RHS becomes g of x plus e raised to x f of x plus c. Okay, now on the LHS we can add these two and f dash x will get cancelled and f of x is twice, so we get integral of or twice integral of e raised to x f of x into dx. So integral of e raised to x f of x dx will be 1 by 2 g of x plus e raised to x f of x, right, plus c by 2. So that c by 2 is another constant. So correct answer is option A or option 1. Let's come to question 7, students. Tan of 7 pi by 6 plus tan of 9 pi by 4 plus tan of 10 pi by 3 is how much? So let's start solving. Tan of 7 pi by 6, we can write this as tan of pi plus pi by 6, right? Now tan of pi plus pi by 6 is in third quadrant. Third quadrant tan is positive, so we get just tan of pi by 6. Similarly, the second ratio is tan of 9 pi by 4. Tan 9 pi by 4 can be written in terms of pi as 2 pi plus pi by 4. 2 pi plus pi by 4 is in first quadrant, so it is positive tan pi by 4. Similarly, third ratio is tan of 10 pi by 3. This is tan of 3 pi plus pi by 3, right? This goes into third quadrant, which is tan of pi by 3 again. So basically we need answer which is addition of these three numbers. This gives tan pi by 6 is 1 by root 3, tan pi by 4 is 1 and tan pi by 3 is root 3. So we keep 1 aside, 1 by root 3 plus root 3. This further gives 1 plus 3 upon root 3, that is 1 plus 4 by root 3. Okay, let's move on to question number 8. It says if the points 1 1 lambda and minus 301 are equidistant from the plane. Equidistant means same distance from this plane. Okay, first what we'll do is we'll try to convert this vector equation into Cartesian form That is, just put I as x, j as y, and k as z. So we get 3x plus 4y minus 12z equal to minus 30. Right? So 3x plus 4y minus 12z plus 13 equal to 0. So we got Cartesian equation of the plane. Now distance of a point from a plane is having a very simple form, which is ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 plus d divided by under root a square plus b square plus c square. Okay, so as given in the question, distance of plane from 1 lambda is same as distance of plane from -301. Okay, so in this formula we put x1 y1 z1 as 1 lambda, and a b c d is these numbers. This is a, B, C, and D. Okay, so we get LHS as AX1, that is 3 plus 4 minus 12 lambda plus 13 divided by under root 3 square 9 plus 16 plus 144. On the RHS we get -301 is the number, so minus 9 plus 0 minus 12 plus 13 divided 9 plus 16 plus 144. Okay, so we can cancel out denominator straight away without calculating, and we get 3 plus 4 7, 20 minus 12 lambda in a mod is equal to mod of minus 8. So this becomes mod of 20 minus 12 lambda is equal to 8. That means 20 minus 12 lambda is 8, or 20 minus 12 lambda is minus 8. Therefore, we get 12 lambda is equal to 12, or 12 lambda is 28. This gives lambda as 1, or lambda as 28 by 12, that is 7 by 3. Okay students, let's move on to question 9. The equation of line passing through A, that is point A, and parallel to B bar is. Now equation of a straight line passing through a point and parallel to a vector. We have studied in the chapter 3D line. I'll write the corresponding vector equations, that is R bar is equal to A bar plus lambda B bar, or this can also be written as R bar minus A bar cross B bar is equal to 0. So they are just asking what is equation of a line which passes through a point A and parallel to vector B bar. So these are the two equations. Now option A is obviously not of any of these forms. Option B has B bar in place of A bar, so that is not correct. In option C we can see some cross product. So if we expand this formula, we get R bar cross B bar minus A bar cross B bar equal to 0. Taking second term on the RHS, we get R bar cross B bar equals A bar cross B bar. So this is the correct answer. Okay students, let's go to question 10. A particle is moving in a straight line with velocity ds by dt equals s plus 1. Then the time required by a particle to travel a distance of 99 meters is. Alright, let's start. We have ds by dt is equal to s plus 1. That means ds upon s plus 1 is equal to dt. Right? Now, integrating both sides, we get integration of ds upon s plus 1 is integral of dt plus c. This gives a log of mod of s plus 1 is equal to t plus c. Now let's assume initially, that is at t equal to 0, there was no displacement, s is 0. So Log of 1 is 0 plus c. Log of 1 is 0, so c is 0. So from this calculation we get let's call this equation 1. Equation 1 becomes log of mod of s plus 1 is t because c is 0. Now question says time required by particle to travel distance of 99 meters. So when s is 99, let's calculate t. Log of s plus 1, that is 100, is t. So answer is log 100. Alright guys, here we end the first module. Next questions we'll discuss in the next videos. Thank you.